So in this video I'm going to talk about a few products that I have unfortunately acquired that really disappointed me. So the first product I'm going to start off with, and I recently hauled in a collective haul, L'Oreal Paris Glam Bronze Long Lasting Bronzing Powder, and this is in the color Caribbean Sun. It's a matte bronzer in theory, like that's what I look for, because when I want to buy bronzer for contouring purposes, I look for one that doesn't have any shimmer, just so it doesn't look so fake or less fake when there's shimmer and you're trying to contour with it. Just you don't have shimmer naturally on your face is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I look for, a matte bronzer. So I found one in the form of L'Oreal Glam Bronze. However, upon using this for the first time, this is not a brown, it actually shows up orange. Now I have fairly tan skin, and sometimes oranges look good on tan skin, but this one just did not look flattering on my skin at all. Anyway, it wasn't something that I enjoyed using, but the cruncher for why this is in this product I regret buying video, it broke me out in an area of my face where I do not break out, on my cheek. I'm more prone to breakouts in my T-zone where I'm naturally just oilier, around my chin, nose, that kind of area, but I broke out on my cheek, which is probably one of the driest places on, and it happened right after I used this product for the first time. So I traced the breakout back to this, and that's, once a product breaks me out, girl, it's over. I never use the product again. So I've only used this once, so I'm planning on giving it away to either some family members or a friend who is in need of a bronzer. So maybe they'll like it, maybe not, don't like it, and it's out of my collection. The next product is a drugstore lip gloss. This is another L'Oreal product, coincidentally. Usually I love L'Oreal products, but two of them popped up in this dislike video for some reason. But it's the Le Gloss lip gloss. This is fairly new. It's the color Riche line of lip glosses, and I have the color in Baby Blossom. I love the color immediately when I saw this, and I'm not gonna lie, I had pretty high hopes for this product because I used to love wearing nude lipsticks all the time, and this would be the perfect color to layer This would be the perfect color to layer on top of nude lipsticks. It's just a nude lip gloss with no shimmer to it. However, the formula, once you get it on, is just straight up oily. There's like a product separation going on, and even if you shake the lip gloss, which wouldn't really work anyway because the product's so thick, but when you put it on your lips, you'll notice that the oil in the product has separated from the gloss, and you'll get the oil coming out first. So it's like you're putting oil on your lips, and then the product comes out. And so when you're trying to put the product and kind of move it around your lips, just this applicator, it's just a plastic applicator, there's no fabric or like the doe foot. It just smears the gloss formula in with the oil, and it just looks streaky and gross, and it makes my lips feel really oily and greasy. So I just did not like this color for that reason, and the color itself shows up very sheer. You don't even really see any of this nice pink color here, so definitely wasn't a fan of this lip gloss. And as you can see, I almost have the whole tube left. I've only used it about like one time. Well, maybe two. I've only used it about 2 times, and those 2 times were not very enjoyable. It was kicking around in my purse for a long time, which is why the labels kind of faded, but it definitely got booted out of my purse, which is where I carry most of my used makeup products, and it's now into like my bin of non-used products. I really dislike it that much, so I wouldn't recommend these Le Gloss Color Riche glosses by L'Oreal. Let's get on to the next, and coincidentally it's also a lip gloss. This is the first Stila lip gloss that I've ever tried. Let me try to get it close so you kind of get an idea of the color. It's also a nude-ish corally pinky gloss. The concept of this lip gloss is fairly cool. It's supposed to have real crushed pearls in here that offer shimmer and like a little bit of extra oomph to the lip gloss, but what I don't like about it is the applicator. It's a brush applicator, and when I use brush applicators in general, they just tend to be really streaky, and yeah, so that's what happened with this product. It was just, it goes on way too streaky, and I'm finding I have to use my finger to blend the product in properly. One thing I do say that I like about this is the smell. It's scented like vanilla. There's vanilla scent in here, and it smells really good. But for the amount that I paid for it, I'm not pleased with it. Next product I don't like is a Quattro eyeshadow, and it's from Gosh Cosmetics. This is in a palette called Goldfinger, so all of these eyeshadows have gold infused into the formula. Now you're thinking, hey, those don't look too bad. Yeah, they don't look too bad, but once you put them on your eyelid, you're just one big gold disco ball. Like, there's so much gold infused in these shadows that you start to lose the true color of the shadow itself. So this in here, and I know it's called Goldfinger, and I love gold eyeshadows, but this is just overkill on the gold to the point where you just, it doesn't really matter what shade you use because you're just gonna get straight up gold anyway. The shadow itself isn't that greatly pigmented, like it's not like it's amazing pigmentation. I just swatched it and the pigmentation is not awesome. Like, I've seen better. Also, I don't usually have a problem with creasing eyeshadows. Like, no matter if I use a primer or not, these shadows still manage to crease on me. So I will not be purchasing Gosh eyeshadows again because I usually don't have a creasing problem with eyeshadows, but I did majorly bad with that set. It wasn't that cheap either. Gosh is actually like a sort of high-end makeup brand. The next product I'm really sad about because it's another product that I paid a pretty good amount of money for, and I'm totally dissatisfied with the product itself. It's this eyeliner pencil by Dior. Now the concept of it, again, I usually like the concept of the product going in, that's probably why I bought it, but just the end result just doesn't work out with me. I love the fact that this eyeliner comes with a smudger on the end, so it gives me the option to smudge out my eye pencil, and the other end is just the pencil form. This is not pigmented at all, and if you're trying to try and use this in your waterline, what is with my voice right now? Like, listen to my voice. Tigger's decided to join us today. Tigger, how are you doing? Hey baby boy. Say hi. It is Dior, by the way, so it's like considered high-end. It just does not stay. It isn't pigmented. It is the opposite of creamy. It tugs on your eyelids. If you try to use it as an upper eyeliner sort of deal to define your eye, it's gonna tug and you're gonna have to go over it over and over again because it's not pigmented at all. And also on your waterline, you'll put it on and first of all it takes you like 10 swipes to get it to a decent pigmentation, and then it disappears after like half an hour. It's not in your waterline anymore. So totally everything I don't want in an eyeliner is basically what this Dior is, and I bought the full size unfortunately, so I'm stuck with this pencil that is pretty pricey. I don't even want to know how much I paid for it, honestly. I don't even want to like refresh my memory because it's probably a lot. It's probably going to make me depressed at the fact that I don't even use it, and it's just something that I don't like. So I'm not even going to tell you the price, and I'm not even going to think about it anymore because it's depressing, honestly. Like, that's a lot of money that I could have bought in like 5 drugstore eyeliner pencils that actually work nicely, but whatever. So all of these products, by the way, are pretty depressing to talk about because it's just like a reminder that you spent your money on a product that you actually hate using. So it's like it's reminding you of the money you wasted on a makeup product that you hate. The next product is like, don't even get me started. I'm so mad with about this product. And I actually did a video featuring it, so oh my god, I hope I didn't like... I'll just show you it. It's the Clinique stuff that I hauled. I'm sorry if you're like a Clinique lover. Like, I thought I liked them, but after trying this 3-step skincare program, I am so like anti-Clinique right now. It's not even funny because this little kit here that I bought was an investment of about $80 Canadian, and oh my god, I have so much of this product left. Like, what the frick am I gonna do with all this product that I have now that I don't use? Because in the video I told you that it's supposed to help with, you know, your skin problems. It's gonna help your skin be the best it can be, that kind of thing. And when I met with the Clinique expert at the Bay, she was like, we're gonna check in with you in 2 weeks to see how this is working with you. Let me tell you, I never got a call from Clinique, okay? She never called to see how I was doing. It didn't even out the skin tone. It didn't do anything it promised it would do. It started to break me out, actually. And maybe it's because I have sensitive skin and my skin kind of overreacted to the products, and then it caused an infection or something, and I started breaking out. But I started getting worse cystic breakouts around my mouth and chin area, and it just got worse and worse, and to the point where family members started saying things to me like, oh wow, what's going on with your chin area? Are you like, what are you using? I have to say that I didn't just cut out the Clinique by itself and it went away. It just stopped becoming so irritated. So I'm sort of associating my breakouts to this in a way, but also I'm starting to use some antibiotic products prescribed by my doctor that could also be helping. However, with stopping using this, I've noticed my pores have calmed down a little bit. So it's basically just, I think it's just my sensitive skin reacting to the product. I was talking about that there was another product in this products I regret buying video that I had a really bad skin irritation to. Smooth Skin Natural Hair Removal. It's just supposed to naturally exfoliate the hair off. I should have listened to my dad, because before he's like, test it on a small area of your skin just to make sure that you don't break out or have a reaction. I mean, it can be bad, right? Wrong! I had a major skin reaction to this. I did not listen to my dad. All of his advice to me in the past totally went out the window when it actually came down to trying this product. I totally did my whole calf, a little bit of the upper thigh, and I woke up the next day and my legs are super itchy. And even during the process of doing this, I mean, it did remove the hair and everything, but my legs were getting itchy after I was doing it, and it didn't really clue into me that I was having an allergic reaction or anything. But so I kept using it, and then when I washed my legs off with a cloth, because there's like a white residue left over, I'm assuming it's just the dead skin you've sloughed off with the pad, but as soon as I washed that off and to reveal my bare leg, my legs stung mad bad. Like, it was painful actually. I was like kind of scratching it, and it still didn't clue into me that I was having a reaction to it. So what did I do? I just put Vaseline on my legs because I thought it was just the moisture was depleted. That's why they were stinging. Hell no. I was having a major reaction, and guess what I did? I put Vaseline and I went to bed. So I had that shit on my leg all night, all day. No, I'm just kidding. No, all night. And then when I woke up, I immediately noticed that something was a little bit off about my legs, and I kind of felt funny just internally. And so I went to touch my calf, and it was literally, guys, it was so disgusting. It was so bumpy. It wasn't like it was red or anything. It was just bumpy. And I'm like, oh my god, what's with my leg? And it was itchy when I touched it. So I went into my living room where I have like more natural light. My legs, you could totally see all the raised bumps on my leg, like all the hair follicle all raised and irritated and scary looking, and I immediately freaked out. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I went into my bathroom and I grabbed an antihistamine medicine. Took like an allergy pill that helped with allergic reactions, including swelling or skin irritation. So I took that, and it still didn't really help immediately, but it took away the itching. And then I have a cortisone cream that I put that cortisone cream all over where I was experiencing really bad skin irritation. Oh my god. And I was like, it's calmed down a lot, but it's still kind of bumpy, and I haven't shaved my legs since then because I'm scared that I'll irritate it again. I don't know why. Obviously I'm not going to use these. I'm going to use a razor like normal, but it was just me trying to be lazy and trying to like be innovative and try something new, and sure showed me, right? I totally had a bad reaction to it. So definitely regret buying this. And yeah, no one was really surprised that I reacted because I did buy it from a dollar store. So I'm like scarred for life, seriously. I was like, oh my god. And I'm calling my mom and I'm calling my dad. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I have this thing on my leg. My legs are like gross. And they're like, both of them were like, we told you not to do it. And I'm like, please help me. Stop yelling at me. Whatevs. Really? Look at this. Hey now. Are you expressing violence? That's a bad boy. Look at that vicious look in his eye. Look at his eye. Look at his eyes. That is a look to kill. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you liked this video, and please don't be offended or take it personally if you like any of the products that I talked about. They just didn't work for me, and I just felt the need to express how much I dislike them. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, guys, and I will talk to you and see you in my next video. Bye. This is going in the garbage. Bye-bye. See you never.